Welcome to Tally Prime videos. In this video, we will look at different advanced transactions of TCS that can be recorded in Tally Prime. We will primarily focus on the transactions involving TCS and GST. Let us start with TCS advance receipt and then record TCS sales against the TCS advance receipt for realization and accrual nature of goods. First, we will look at TCS advance receipt recorded for nature of goods with tax on realization. In the receipt voucher, select the bank ledger into which the payment is received. Select the ledger of the party buying the goods which come under tax calculated on realization nature of goods. Enter the amount. In the bill-wise detail screen, select advance as the type of reference. Select the TCS duty ledger. Since the duty ledger is created with sale of any goods, nature in which calculate tax on realization is enabled, TCS allocation screen will be opened. Press Ctrl A to accept. Tax is calculated for the amount in excess of 50 lakh threshold limit. For realization category, tax is applied in receipt transactions and not during TCS sales. Save the transaction. Now, we will see the TCS sales transaction recorded against the TCS advance receipt. In case the sale value is equal to the advance received, the transaction cycle for the amount received will be closed. However, if the sale value is more, then you will not be able to apply tax for the excess amount in the sales invoice. Because for realization nature of goods, tax is applied on realization. Therefore, in the sales invoice, you can adjust the value equal to the advance received and create new reference for the excess amount and save the transaction. Whenever this excess amount is paid by the buyer, you can record a TCS receipt voucher and apply tax for that amount. In case TCS advance received is for accrual nature of goods, then tax can be calculated in TCS advance receipt or in the TCS sales voucher. Let us see how tax can be calculated in both TCS advance receipt voucher and sales invoice for accrual nature of goods. First, let us look at an advance receipt recorded for TCS nature of goods with tax on accrual. Select the bank ledger. Select the party making the advance payment. Enter the amount. Select the TCS duty ledger. Select the accrual nature of goods in the TCS allocation screen. The tax is calculated for the amount exceeding the threshold limit of 50 lakhs. Save the transaction. Now, we will see a sales invoice recorded for nature of goods with tax on accrual. In the TCS sales invoice recorded against this advance, if the sales value is less than the advance received, then TCS will not be calculated on selecting TCS duty ledger, because tax is already applied during receipt for this party. However, if the sales value is more than the advance received, then TCS will be calculated only for the amount in excess of the advance received. Here, you can see in the tax analysis, tax is calculated only for 1 lakh, whereas TCS was applied for 4 lakhs out of 54 in the advance receipt voucher. Since tax has already been applied in the sales invoice for the 1 lakh, you don't have to apply tax again in the receipt voucher whenever the buyer pays. And now we will look at TCS sales where GST and other additional charges are included along with TCS. To include additional and GST duty ledger values for TCS calculation, you need to set Is TCS applicable option to applicable and select applicable nature of goods in respective ledger masters. In the sales invoice, select the buyer. Select TCS sales ledger with accrual as the nature of goods. Select the stock items being sold, enter the quantity and rate. Now, select any additional charges. Select the GST duty ledger or ledgers. When you select TCS duty ledger, it will calculate tax after considering the value of stock items above the threshold limit, additional charges and GST duty ledgers. You can see the same in tax analysis. Save the invoice. You can override calculation type for a nature of goods from realization to accrual for some buyers or in specific transactions to calculate tax in sales invoice. You can configure the override in the party master. In the ledger master, set the option Use Advanced Configuration for TCS to Yes. And in Advanced TCS Configuration screen, enable the option Override Tax Calculation of Realization-Based Nature of Goods. In the resulting screen, select the realization-based nature of goods which you want to override while recording a transaction for this party. To see how this works, record TCS sales transaction for this party by selecting this nature of goods as it is overridden from realization to accrual and you can apply tax in this transaction only. As shown here, you can override calculation type from realization to accrual for a nature of goods directly in TCS sales transaction also. In the TCS allocation screen, you can press F12 and enable override tax calculation of realization based nature of goods and set No in based on realization column. Thus, you can override this calculation type and calculate the tax in the invoice. Note that tax calculation is not allowed in the invoice in case of realization nature of goods. You can exempt applying TCS in transactions made to buyer who deducts TDS on the payment for the goods bought. As per the rules, either one of TDS or TCS is charged, with TDS taking the precedence. To support this, while recording an invoice, you can override tax calculation by enabling the F12 configuration option, specify exemption from TCS for buyer deductible TDS in TCS allocation screen. You can set the column exemption from TCS for buyer deductible TDS to Yes to avoid calculating TCS. You can collect the TDS payment challan details from the party and update in your records using the TDS challan details of buyer report. Once the challan details are recorded, this transaction will be included in the returns, else it will be treated as an uncertain transaction in Form 27 EQ report. Sales to government listed collectees are exempt from TCS as per the sale of any goods provision. However, you have to specify the section under which this exemption is being provided while creating the ledger of the buyer. Select buyer lessee type as government. Set the option Use Advanced Configurations for TCS to Yes, and in Advanced TCS Configuration screen, set the option Set 0 Lower Rate for Collection to Yes. In the 0 Lower Collection Detail screen, select the nature of goods sold to this buyer and select the provision type as 206C 1H collectees eligible for exemption. Specify the applicable from and to date. Press Ctrl A to save the details. Save the buyer ledger. Now, if you record a TCS sales for this party, TCS will not be calculated. You have witnessed all the features that Tally Prime provides to handle the latest requirements in TCS. Thank you.